Hey guys, I am the Nerdy Silhouette and I wish to welcome you back to Dream Daddy. And if you don't remember what happened in the last video, we went on our second date with Hugo, which was kind of weird and kind of awkward because the Quizmaster Quinn was really like depressed and he was like, my wife won't talk to me, she doesn't want kids, blah blah blah. So, that was kind of weird. But we managed to walk away with a $25 gift card for a Phil's Auto Shop. So that's kind of interesting. And we used it on tire pressure gauges because you could never go wrong with tire pressure. So, today we are going to do our second date with Joseph because we gotta figure out which of these two lovely guys is going to be our dream daddy. So let's go into Joseph. And let's have our second date with this youth minister. And see what Mary could cook up and how, awkward it will be between me and Mary. Because it's obvious that I'm kind of interested in her husband. So let's figure this out. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Hey, it looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. And see, the second date, we don't have to worry about being like, so, Jesus? Yes? No? Maybe so? Thomas! Hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Ooh, a mixer. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better? Ah, what the heck. My friend needs help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It's pretty soon. I should get ready. Don't you hate that, that immediate, time to get ready kind of thing? I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Alright.
Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? That was my original plan, but Joseph's got a better plan. I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I could make some new friends. I mean, you have been having issues with your friends recently. That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring. Or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. Oh, Jesus, oh. It's either the O was folded up, or... No, that's not what they made. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no use. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally, dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here, I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming.
Whoa!
Yikes!
Whoa!
Well, that's, certainly a thing. That's exactly what I said, Amanda. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. Of course Ernest did. Is he mad that I'm dating you and his dad? I'm kind of two-timing a little. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell very good.
Oh.
You know what God also does? He forgives.
Oh.
He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks their box mods.
Hmm?
Are you going to break Ernest's box mod?
Haha.
No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after sloth.
Bad.
Thomas, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the most empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. Joseph, the food's already set up. I'm gonna go do a final inspection, pass on the food, to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph could get another word in.
Oh.
She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. You must have been devastated.
Oh.
It was Armageddon.
Oh.
No, I get it.
Hey.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere.
Excellent.
I'm really glad you're here, Thomas. Are you enjoying my company, or do you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage?
Aye.
A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious. You're not that pious. I hope I'm saying that right.
Oh.
Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You're ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Thomas. God said that. God was also a bush one time.
Oh.
True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner.
Hey.
That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Lawrence of Arabia!
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer? I could use to pry these off. Thomas, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails.
Hey.
I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer.
Hey.
But we have to hurry. The use will be here any minute, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Why don't you just complete the U into an O? Like, just cover the top? Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw the thing, and I jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Okay, so the first option, you basically just get rid of the G. No. Jesus isn't coming. You just add an NT. Jesus is calming. Why don't you just finish the U into an O? It's a thing, you know. See? You could have did that, but with an O. Like, you could have made it an O. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works.
Oh.
Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Oh, man. Oh, it's Quizmaster Quinn.
Lawrence of Arabia!
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Oh, now it's Spin Master Quinn. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him.
Alright.
I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over, haha. Wait, it's the sad guy from the trivia place. Exactly. Are you? Alright.
My feelings.
Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he? Okay. Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that youth will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side. Right?
Hey.
The DJ thinks for a moment.
Hey.
Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Aye.
Okay, great. I'll let you get set up then. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master.
DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start.
Bang, bang.
This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! A few half-hearted yeahs echoed through the crowd.
Bang, bang.
Alright!
Bang, bang.
He sighs again.
My feelings.
Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to
The
listen
DJ
to
begins
Radiohead?
playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Did you eat everything on that table, Amanda? Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids real closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom Yorkie swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to, Everybody Hurts by Rem. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. He's from Latin. I didn't know that you were taking a Latin class.
Huh?
I'm not.
Huh?
So he's from the country Latin?
Oh.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's and she's gone.
I am sad.
Joseph and I make our way to... Oh, did he just say, I am sad? Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
Alright.
Hey, my dudes, how's the party jamming? It's, not.
Hey.
I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove.
Bang, bang.
Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? I don't think that's how DJing works. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and I don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with...
Bang, bang.
Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? It was Sandra? If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it.
Alright.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
I'm so sad.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. Hey, you hitting on my man, bro?
Oh.
There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems.
Oh.
You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. Where's Frederick, Amanda?
Right.
Hey, they have ice cream here! Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster.
Yes.
Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch.
Hmm.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Thomas. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... Suddenly I realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this.
Whoa.
Oh god, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now. Not as what I am about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we could get these youths into it as well. Oh god, no. Are you in or out?
Oh, yeah.
Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Oh god, no. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to more technical stuff. Roll the dice, lawnmower, the worm. Let's do roll the dice. I pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, but it is to be expected of any dad, but I think this is a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, bobbing his head to the beat. Simple but smart. That's good. I look around. Well, it looks like we got everyone's attention. Alright, Thomas, let's turn up the heat. Alright, let's do the sprinkler. I pull out the classic. Hand behind head, pointer finger out. I point at and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass, we got you. I look around the youth. They're getting into it.
Oh.
Nice work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Cabbage Patch, the windmill, hammer slime. Let's do the Cabbage Patch.
Hey.
You never can go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youths. I think they like agriculture. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Moonwalk. Oh no. No, but I want to. This is a church. We should probably just moonwalk. Or butter churn. If we had tried to twerk, I don't think Joseph would like that. No, but I want to. I want to. No. Because that would just kill the vibe. Or, like, the youth would laugh at us. The moonwalk is kind of cool. Let's do the moonwalk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youth. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. Lift Joseph up, Dirty Dancing style, or the death drop. I think we should go Dirty Dancing, because either way we're gonna hurt ourselves. I don't know if Joseph's gonna like that, but you never know. He likes man arms, dad arms. He likes dad arms, so lifting him up, yes, okay. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him up.
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I summon all my might and lift Joseph above my head. This isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle.
Oh.
I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. Somewhat, the kids take to the dance floor and start moving around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we done our jobs.
Hey.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What?
Oh.
I have something to show you. Oh God, what are you going to show me? Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Dude, we're at church. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Aw. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he have possibly have planned? Oh, this is a church, man. We're not gonna get dirty, are we? So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Aw, welcome to Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkling lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. I couldn't hear that in the dark. Joseph, this is amazing.
Yeah.
There's no Pop-Tops to step on here, buddy. Oh, did he say Pop-Tops or I don't know, Pop-Tarts. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out.
Nice.
I have a flair for the dramatic. And you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves?
Yeah.
No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone.
Oh.
Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick up your feet and forget about your worries for a while. Let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties. It's heaven on earth with an onion slice. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. What? Margaritaville is heaven on earth, I guess. Oh. I think that's cheeseburger in paradise. Oh, right. I'm just now realizing that I only know 2 Jimmy Buffett songs. I'm gonna have to revoke your dad card for that one. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and I got into a lot of trouble. What? Kind of trouble. Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have the answer to anybody.
Oh.
And now, I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my 6-string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once.
Oh.
But I think the closest I'm ever gonna get back to it is Margarita Zone, a short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away, you're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments.
Oh.
That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning, to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph, to spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning in closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops up out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure that the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. He was gonna kiss me, and I was gonna kiss him. Oh, everything's so romantic today. So romantic. Why can't Hugo treat me like that, okay? I think Joseph's gonna be the one, but we don't know for sure yet. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. Wait, he pulled into his driveway. Why would he drive away? I walk into my living room and find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? I think she ate too much. Yeah, I have a tummy ache. Yep, she ate way too much. Eat too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine to go back approximately 2 hours in the past so I can warn myself of the folly of access. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my own dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. That's so cute. How did we do?
Thank you so much.
Aw, you're welcome, Joseph. That was fun. I liked it. It's been a long day, and yet I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually when I feel this way, I mainline investigative TV until I pass out. But tonight, I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decide to take a long, relaxing stroll. If I could talk today. Oh, Jim and Kim's. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal age and sound judgment, I decide to stop in for a reasonably portioned alcoholic beverage. Are we going to have like a moment with Mary? Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I feel a responsibility to play the role of a social agent in our community, and a watering hole such as Jim and Kim's is a perfect place to do it. Also, I desperately need a beer. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here was a good idea. As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself all over everyone. In fact, she's alone. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Well, let's say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. Is this seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey.
Hey.
Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you two. Mary, I'm not...
Hey.
I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Thomas. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship.
Give it a rest, buddy.
You're a good friend, aren't you? I'm there when he needs me. Unlike some other people in his life. So you're an expert on my marriage now? I'm not talking about your marriage. It doesn't really take an expert to see that you two are miserable, and then I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides out of Jim's and Kim's without looking back. Ooh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Well, I mean, that was kind of awkward for Mary. You know, maybe I'm doing them a favor because, you know, Mary was never really that happy with him in the first place. Or maybe she's just using his money because she does like to peruse around. I know people like that. Who just, like, who their husbands work day in and day out and they peruse around and spend it all on other things. It's really not fair to them. And Mary, I think, is definitely one of those people. So she's very toxic with Joseph. So here's what we did. We went on a date with Hugo. We went to the aquarium. It was nice. It was interesting. It was fun. We went on a date with Joseph. We cooked brownies with him and his kids, and it was one of the best times we've ever had. And compared to Hugo's first date, it was way more fun. On the second dates, Hugo and I, we went and got cheese, which was amazing because cheese is delicious and, you know, crazy and delicious. It was fun. And we showed up, Brian and Matt, who showed up for trivia at the little diner that we went to. Joseph's second date, we went and we tore up the dance floor. We sacrificed our dignity at a youth club. And then we went home. Well, we didn't actually go home. We went to Jim and Kim's, and we managed to piss off Mary. Mary is mad because we're making moves on Joseph, and she doesn't really like that. And, I mean, we're destroying their family, so of course she would hate me for it. So, because the second date with Joseph only lasted about half hour, maybe, I'm going to continue on and finally finish Dream Daddy in this episode. So, out of Hugo and Joseph, my decision is to go after the good old man Joseph himself, because Hugo is not very entertaining. Sure, we saw fish and stuff at the aquarium, and that was fun. Going to the aquarium in general is a fun idea. we were chaperones though, and we had to take care of kids, and you know, it wasn't that great. And Hugo I don't think he likes us that much. He doesn't like being cocky, and we as like a dad were cocky and crazy and fun. Hugo, not so much. He's really passionate though, is what I really like. Joseph, on the other hand, though, we had fun cooking brownies and selling them at the church sale. The only con that I have with Joseph is Mary. And I mean, I like Mary as a character in the game, but she is very toxic with Joseph. And I don't know if there is a good ending with him. I've never seen it before, so I wouldn't know, but we're gonna go in and we're gonna have our final date with Joseph, and we're gonna, you know, this is gonna be it. So let's get in there and talk to Joseph one more time. I'm gonna commit. I'm committing to Joseph. Dad tip 53. Pet every dog. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Well, he almost did kiss us in the last episode, or in like the last like portion of the video. So, and I was honestly hoping that he would. Right? The computer pings as the message flies into my inbox. Or yeah, the computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Oh boy. Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? Actually hang out. No labor, no impromptu, no therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. Whoa, precedent. How are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Joseph, are you listening in on me? If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina, and I don't know, and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht?
Yeah.
I'm as surprised as you are.
Ah.
You've been holding out on me, your only daughter, whom you love. What? Did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you a fridge benefit of getting to go on a yacht? Oh no, fringe, not a fridge. Amanda loves fridges, though. What else did it get me? Not a dog, that's for sure. A healthy upbringing and a supportive environment. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but also I could go on a yacht sometimes? Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun.
Dad.
I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why, yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me.
Oh.
Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad, don't stay out too late or you can't go to Jennifer Longford's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quiet marina, complete with local mom and pop shops, and a small diner framed the bay. I've gone for a few walks at the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, Thomas. Joseph. Where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name at the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So, what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast out our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids. You know that? And it's really funny because, like, episode 3, where I go on my first date with Joseph, I called, like, the professional, like, kid wrangler. Joseph smiles and winks at his perch, or winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off a bit how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Thomas, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off, boat launching, man the boat, launching is one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, where Joseph, doing the occasional steering, flourish as the boat bobs along the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his own element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork or can do. I wanted to say, yeah, I can do that. Can do. I dramatically pull off my shirt, my dad bod illuminated in the reflection of Maple Bay's rippling water. I am strong.
Hey.
Not bad. We might have to tag team Neptune together. I am suddenly worried that I have applied a strong enough SPF sunscreen and might get a sunburn. I put my shirt back on. For a while, we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going?
Oh.
A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out on open water. Plus, we can see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big.
Oh.
Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. I can't talk. Buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out here more often, but, you know, family, wife, saving souls.
Yeah.
So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he is slowed down at all. And from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins. So, you're scared of whales, but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle.
Oh.
Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean?
Oh.
I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. Well, Joseph is very fun-loving, so maybe this one's the right one.
Oh.
You tell him, Thomas.
Oh.
And here we are. Thomas, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia, despite being in a wide open space. I'm on a boat with a handsome man. A handsome, married man. And there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales?
Huh?
You know, there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right?
Oh.
Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks?
Oh.
Sharks are tight.
Oh.
It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Are we gonna do like a Titanic scene? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool.
Eh?
I look out to the sea for a bit, then over at Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar, I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this. I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know.
Oh.
Suddenly, I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so
Oh.
we might have a small problem. What small problem?
Yeah.
We are out of gas. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay, I can call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. I checked my phone. I don't have any service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. And speaking of Christmas, I guess I'm gonna be spending it with Joseph. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Great. Joseph directs me toward the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work.
Oh.
I think there's some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Sounds like a plan.
MacGyver, that radio.
MacGyver that radio. Alright, so I have no idea what to do. So obviously we're not going to put the rubber duck in there. Are we just throwing stuff in? Okay, so we don't want to touch... Okay, maybe we do. I lost my red wire. Is that a condom? Joseph! What were you thinking? Well, we need something that conducts. So I assume this panel here, the big panel and the other panel, the one that do like zap, we have to connect them in a way. I think you're missing something. Yeah, I get that we're missing something. I just don't know what. A rubber duck. A pencil? No. We're working with electricity here, nerdy. You have to, like... Okay. Can I have some of those items back? Because, I feel like I need them. Okay. I'm going to put this there. Maybe? I don't get why this flies around so much. Let's put everything in there. Coconut. Even the gum. Did I really just have to throw everything in there? I just had to throw everything, like, in the radio. Hey, it, kinda works. I just threw everything in there. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it!
Oh.
Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Oh.
He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds.
Oh.
We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it, so the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. You want some wine? Wine! I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Wanna go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Sure. Let's see. Wine. Wine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. It's on the table over here. But I want to examine things. Let's look at the cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in here. The drawer. Hey, it's wine! A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to Daddy. Now I just need to find some glasses. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in here. Let's look at the flashlights. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we'll need these. But the chief concern right now is wine intake. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty. Oh. Let's focus on the rest of the room. Let's examine the shelf. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Photos, books, knickknacks. Let's do photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Mary and Joseph's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right there. Mary still has her patent stink face, and at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy at the end of that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, there's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Knickknacks. If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on the shelves. It takes a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles on brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this? Well, now that hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. What are you talking about? I want to know. Go back to the cabinet and look at the stupid fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell a lot about a man about how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph, nice. Okay, So, yeah, we looked at, okay, the lounge now. For an old yacht, the lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything, leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Oh, shit, man. Let's examine the floor. There are some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Oh, yeah, okay, I read that already. Let's examine the bed. Oh, a California king. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. Yep. Examine the table. Ah, here are some wine glasses. These are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rouge. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. For an old yacht, yeah, I read that already. Focus on the rest of the room. Let's go back. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Thomas, wine. Good to see you too. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Nice.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool.
Ooh.
I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4?
Oh, yeah.
5 on a good day. Pour me. Power pour.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, time to party. We click our glasses and drink up.
Oh.
This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? Dude, it's wine. You have a discerning palate. It must be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever.
Oh.
I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and
Yeah.
all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Thomas. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? This view, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me. Sweet, full-bodied. God damn! Joseph, This wine, so good. God damn! Do you like your mysteries? Hot-bodied?
Oh, Kirk Douglas. Norm MacDonald.
It's a really rewarding series, Thomas. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Look, you have fun with your word jumbles. I will enjoy my well-crafted narrative excellence of a highly regarded serial of sex books.
Oh.
Detective novels. Sexy detective books featuring a hard-bodied gumshoe who can't be held down by the law, or by love, or by the mystery of Spanish lover. You read them too! The author really hit her stride around book 17. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone?
Oh.
That it is, Thomas. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right?
Oh.
No responsibilities, no worries. Other than possibly dying out here. And the whales.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone!
Nice.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us.
Oh.
As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God.
Oh.
Or Steely Dan.
Good one.
Ha! Amen. Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. Oh, come on. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. Well, yeah, hurting Mary. But his face is real close to my face.
Yeah.
Thomas, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pulled back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge and undone bed. Are you living on this boat?
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention it, but... He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do... I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming.
Oh.
For the first time in a long time, I am seeing a path to happiness, and now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Is it Wales? I mean you, dummy. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver.
Oh.
Come in. Is anyone there? No. Over.
Ah.
We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? Oh my goodness, the Coast Guard has been watching. I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Thomas, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it, you leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we are here at the Coast Guard, are professionals. We are not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon can you guys get here and give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have, some sort of stuff to hash out. Over and out.
Lords of Arabia.
Wait!
Oh, yeah.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls.
Yeah.
I think they left. We stare at each other for a second.
Oh.
Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay.
Oh.
Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. See, he finally did it! Yay! I reach for his belt and I pull him in even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. Well, it's a good thing we're doing it on the yacht instead of the church. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Oh my goodness. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs and he effortlessly picks me up. Wait a minute, I thought I was the tough guy here. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. Oh. I'd be lying if I say I haven't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp.
Oh.
Lots of time to kill, Thomas. We better get started. Oh, we should had plenty of time. Damn. Oh, man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, and an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is mussed, and his lips are still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone. Finding little perfect moments of joy. Like the way the light falls across Joseph's face. Or how he's still holding me tight, even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping. But I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. Oh boy! I nudge Joseph and take a couple of shakes. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss? Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine.
Yeah.
The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Thank goodness. Joseph, you looked a little strained there. Joseph and I step off the yacht, and he walks me to my car.
Oh.
I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Wink.
Shh. Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph.
Oh.
You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda's alright. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, I did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years, so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda.
Huh.
I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah. I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Right, let's make sandwiches. Date complete. Oh, salt shakers. There was a lack of salt shakers in our date.
You look great. That was fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. That was so cute. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Thomas. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats! What? No! Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power of funding of the U.S. government.
Dad.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Huh.
Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I leaned Amanda over the kitchen table where... No, I led Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies underneath a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Huh.
Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yes.
No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? This is all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Whoa. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life was to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Hey.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, and the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna. Come on, Thomas. You could do this. I walk up to Mary. Hey. Hey. You've been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Thomas! Brian! You made it! Huh, I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think about the party? That's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro.
Oh.
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Bro.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on you and your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. No one will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Thomas. Thanks, Hugo. I learned it from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know what? You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Huh.
Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school.
Pew.
Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I realized now that you're not my teacher anymore, I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Oh.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Huh.
Nope.
Ah.
And I'll have you know that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. What? Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Hey.
Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. And my deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I have a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so good to see you again.
Oh.
Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be fun. Or we could take the yacht out again. Joseph sidles up to me and presses a kiss against my neck. Wait, this feels Weird. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, we're actually staying together. What? Why? For a lot of reasons. There's the kids, for one, and the fact that we have to be a pillar for this community, so many people look up to us as a model marriage, and I would hate to let my parishioners down. But that doesn't stop you and I from, you know. I pull away from Joseph. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect, and God, how I wish it were. If it were up to me, you and I would be sailing the 7 seas in search of Margaritaville. But this is real life, and all we can do is find Margarita Zone wherever we can. I look down, too nervous to respond. I feel his hand on mine. I don't pull away. I'll leave you to think about it, but just so you know, you can reach out to me.
Nice.
For anything. Joseph gets up and walks away. I don't know what to think. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, and it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you have been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. Swear to God, Thomas, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for the day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it. But, you know, I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you. Team Silhouette. Team Silhouette. No. No, that was so cool. I'm sad that it's over. And I'm kind of sad that there wasn't really a happy ending with Joseph's story. I mean, there was and there wasn't. We did have quite a good time on the yacht, and it was kind of weird that they decided to stay together, and Mary is like now super like concerned about everything that's going on in the background, and it's really kind of like freaky because he's like, Mary's got his eyes on us, and you know, and Joseph is like, okay, so he's like, you know, we can still play around and have fun and have a good time, and you know, there's nothing that could change between us. And it was just like, But should a guy of the church really be saying stuff like that? I mean, you are a cool youth minister, but the fact that you're playing around and, you know, cheating on Mary and kind of like ditching the kids and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's a good idea or a good thing in that retrospect from that point of view as well. But that was really cool, and I'm really glad we did end up going with Joseph. I've never seen the end of his story. I've seen the end of, like, Craig's, definitely, because, like, almost everyone on YouTube went for Craig. I didn't really see Brian's story either, like, the end of Brian's story, but I just can't stand Brian. He's just so, like, I'm gonna one-up you for everything. And I've seen Matt's, like, the ending of Matt's story, and I've seen, like, basically even Robert's story and Damien's story. I really do like the end of Damien's story. But I guess that's the end of Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. I'm honestly surprised because I was kind of hoping it would last for another episode or so, but no, it didn't. And I don't know. But anyway, guys, if you loved Dream Daddy, please leave a like and or subscribe to my channel for more videos by me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!